Baseball, America's pastime. It's a game about emotions, connection, close plays, broken records, triumphs.
I've seen a lot of things in professional sports, but never in my life have I seen anything like this.
And championships.
Left side, Swanson to first. The Browns are world champions.
Join us each week as we watch these stories unfold. On Talking Baseball with Sal Angioletti. Oh boy, we're on the air. You're on the air. Was that a combination corkscrew and rod remover? I love the honeymooners. How could you? It is another exciting, wacky Wednesday in a really big show. No, I'm only kidding. And of course, I'm Sal Angioletti with my man right here.
Maglowski.
Look who's back. The man.
Yes.
No, you're not on the. You weren't on the ledge, were you?
What? No.
You weren't on the ledge, were you?
Oh yeah, I was. I'm okay now.
That's all right. You know what? San Diego actually surprised me. I thought the Mets were going to win that.
I told you.
I no, seriously. I thought the Mets were going to win that.
I told you when they lost the division, for some reason, I think it was in their heads. And I told you.
And we said it. 62 home runs don't matter. 101 wins don't matter. Nothing. All those records don't matter when it comes time to play, and you should notice because your boy Castellanos was getting booed out of the building at one point.
Today
comes up big.
Yesterday
3 for 3 diving catch.
Yesterday was a big part of the play, big part of the game.
Review that game for me. What you got?
All right, so as we did predictions of all the wild cards last week, I had the Phillies beating the Cardinals, which they did, and they swept them. Who would have thought they would have scored 6 in the top of the 9th? When that happened, I knew they were going to win on Saturday. Hopefully, thank God it didn't go on Sunday. For some reason, when the Mets fell in the wild card round against San Diego, I said for some reason, I think that's going to be a problem with them because of Scherzer, and I knew DeGrom was going to pitch with the way he did, and you thought Bassett would have been done good against Musgrove. It was good rotation. Musgrove shut them out on Sunday. If you want to go over what Buck tried to do, we can a little bit later. I had San Diego. Then I had Cleveland in that marathon, walk it off in the 15th on Saturday. 1-0. The bottom took almost 6 hours for that game. The only thing I didn't get was those pesky Seattle Mariners. I thought it was going to be 1-1, and then Toronto blows an 8-1 lead. I did see the collision.
Oh, that
I
was
did
bad.
see that one.
That was bad.
I saw that. And Seattle came back and swept them. So out of the 4 wildcard rounds, I only got the Seattle-Toronto series wrong. Everything else I picked.
I said they were gritty, young ball club Seattle. Yesterday was a different story. They were up. It was 7-3 at one point, then it was 7-5. Here come the Astros, and when Altuve got up to bat, I was thinking somebody just hit him in the helmet, will you? No, I'm only kidding. But I thought he would have been the one to do something, but I think he struck out. And then Yondar Alvarez got a gift from Robbie Ray. What the heck happened to that guy?
I told you the last couple of weeks.
It's like he was like pitching softball and went, here you go.
The last month of the season, he hasn't been pitching well. How
much did they give that banana?
He got, I think, 5 years. I think $100+ million.
Oh
He got in the offseason with Seattle.
Am I doing something wrong here?
I don't know.
What the heck?
But let's get CJ's. Let's get CJ's experience of what he from his series, because he was actually there on Friday night.
Where was he?
He was at the game.
Oh, you went to Mad Max game?
I did, and it was bad. It was bad.
There's a lot to talk about. We'll let him chime in on his Mets. Go ahead, CJ. Give us your Mets take.
Oh my God. I thought they were gonna have it. I thought, Scherzer and DeGrom. But man, Scherzer had 4 home runs. I've never, right away. First inning when he gave up that first home run, I knew it was over. That was it. Bell hitting a home run. I'm like, this is gonna be insane. And that was it. He got booed.
Now, was the stadium crowded? Was it sold out?
It was pretty close. There were seats in front of me. I was up in the 500s. There was seats in front of me empty.
Because I'm hearing a lot of people saying, not just the Mets at City, Atlanta. A lot of these teams cannot. Even the Yankees they were talking about on the fan that they had some tickets available for yesterday. I was thinking about it so much. I was like, do I or don't I? Do I or don't I?
$100 it was
for you to go.
$100.
Okay, for 500 level.
500 level, $100.
And it's all the way up, all the way up there, right?
Yeah, all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice ballpark. I like how they did that. I worked the first year they opened doing security, but I'm lucky I didn't go to anything. I was supposed to go to Extreme Rules in Philly for the Saturday. WWE pay-per-view. I didn't do it. I got out of work late. Watched it at home. I was going to go to Monday Night Raw yesterday in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I would have spent a lot of money this week if I would have done that in Yankee, and forget about it. I would have been in the hole. Now I'd have to work the street corner.
Now, speaking about the Phillies, I'm going to see if Atlanta wins one of the next 2. I'll definitely see Saturday if it's going to be a packed house.
But did you notice? Sorry to interrupt you, but did you notice this? Let's fathom this, because we did this last week.
Yes,
they had 3 Eastern Division teams in the National and American League in the playoffs. And how crazy was that? But now, all the aces but Cole got smacked around. Verlander got smacked around last night. The Scherzer got knocked around.
Yes.
Yesterday, Free got knocked around.
Yes.
It was like, you're paying all these guys money. What the hell? They crapped their pants.
And tonight we got Wheeler going against Kyle Wright. And then Friday we got Aaron Nola going against...
I like the Phillies' chances. Friday
we got Nola going against Uncle Charlie Martin. So we're good. We're going to take one of these next 2. So I won't be surprised if we're trying to clinch them out on Saturday.
I would love to see the Phillies win.
So who would have thought that? Dodgers?
Oh yeah, you didn't want to get rained out today because Sunday. How are you going to do that with the Eagles playing Dallas at the same time?
No. Sunday they'll be back in Atlanta.
Oh, they would have been in Atlanta. Anyway.
Yeah. So they're playing tonight. Could
you imagine that?
Off tomorrow, Friday, Saturday in Philadelphia, up here. Then if there's a game 5, they got to go back to Atlanta Sunday.
Really, for one game?
Yeah.
I don't want Houston. I don't want to play Houston.
So do you imagine who would have thought they like? Okay, now they want to they beat St. Louis. Okay, I knew they couldn't beat them. For some reason, they can match with Atlanta. Who would have thought, if that's possible, Dodgers, Phillies, and an NLCS? That'd be great, man.
Take that right now.
You know, San Diego, that they already wet the bet against the Mets. They're done. Yeah, because they lost the season series to LA. Would they win like 1 game the whole year?
They were 14-5.
Oh, jeez.
Like how it was Phillies against the Mets. San Diego was 5-14 against the Dodgers.
I think Dodgers Phillies would be a great series. It really would.
And if I do go,
that's old school, right?
If I do go on,
that's school.
If I do go on Saturday, we're in section 142, and I got tickets for $90.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Wow.
No, that ain't bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
we had great seats. What did we go 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, when they played the Blue Jays.
When they played the Blue Jays, right? The second round.
Dollar Dog Night. Dollar
Dog Night.
What?
Yeah.
They sold 40,000 hot dogs. That we keep in track.
Oh my God! Yeah. Wow.
If I sold 40,000 hot dogs from a stand, I'd be forget about it. Good night.
It's a good field.
See you in a month.
I like it when the Mets play and you go down there.
We also like Camden Yards ain't bad.
No.
Camden. We didn't try the one in DC yet. How was it? You been in DC to that
Been to
stadium?
DC, yeah.
Our brother has. He said it's
He likes it.
it was a pain because you got to deal with 95 and then 395 to get down there.
Ah,
Yeah.
I might go back to San Diego and see some San Diego.
Now that's a town I want to go to.
It's beautiful there.
Then you got the zoo, that famous San Diego Zoo is beautiful. I keep hearing. Well, they opened up the Three's Company scene, was right? The
Yes.
San Diego Zoo.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, no, come on, no.
Yes. Because I was out there and I was at the bar called the Regal Beagle, and that's from.
Oh, that's right.
It's from Three's Company.
Right.
Somebody actually had a bar like that in Bay Ridge called the Regal Beagle.
Okay.
So I thought it was Jack Tripper for a second.
So, but before we get update yesterday's game, so tonight's game is Phillies and Braves will be starting at 7:30.
All right, so they didn't have to delay that game. They waited for it.
Yes, and then
Window of opportunity.
I wonder if they're still going to start the San Diego and Dodger game a little after that at 8:30, or they'll push them back. Most likely they'll play that at 8:30. So one will be on Fox, the Phillies Braves, and then the other one will be on FS1, probably around 9
The
o'clock.
other thing I don't get is if they know the Yankees are going to get rain, there's a definite rain out tomorrow. There's no way around it. Why didn't you just play today? But in a way, it's in the Yankees' favor because you only see Shane Bieber once.
Yeah, so they're calling for rain tomorrow in the afternoon. So Friday, so there'll be Friday in the Bronx, and then I think they'll play Saturday night. They have a night game in Cleveland. So, yeah.
Not bad. You know, this is the excitement. Playoff baseball right there is. You know, no, it's a different atmosphere.
Would you like CJ to pull up the bracket?
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
Let's see. Baseball bracket. Baseball playoff, right?
Yeah.
Don't you love when they
22 bracket. 2022 bracket.
they change everything? What you want to do on Facebook, and it drives me insane.
This one looks like it.
Is that the most recent?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Let's scroll down.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Should we could share it on here? Let's see.
It's a good, you know,
No, that's not it.
baseball has been very, very good to me.
Share screen. Whoa, that's crazy. It's sharing everything.
We're like in 6D here.
That's weird.
We're getting 9,000 different dimensions.
I've never seen that. That was weird. It
Whee!
shared everything. I just wanted to share this. Oh well. Take two. It's not a slide, it's a screen. That's really weird. Oh, I get it. I don't see it there. That's what it is. It won't let me. Oh, there it is.
It's all right. Don't
You
worry.
got it. You got it. He's in.
Got it.
That's fine. We got it. There we go.
is.
There it is.
You're still like small. You guys are small.
There we go. Yeah, so here it is right here.
It's small. SM all small.
You guys shrunk in the side, but I wonder if they could see that.
It's all right.
Yeah, so that's what we got. There we go.
I actually thought the Mets were going to beat San Diego. I wanted that because look at all the rivalries you have here in the NL.
I would have loved the Dodgers.
Because
Dodgers.
when's the last time they met? Like in '88?
88, yes. Right?
No,
wait,
no,
they played.
no, 2015.
2015 they played.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2015.
Yeah.
But the old school Met Dodgers.
88.
88.
Yeah, 88.
What that was.
88, yeah.
I just needed to win one game.
So this is the first time.
One hit.
So this is the first time that the Phillies, I don't know if everybody knows, this is the first time the Phillies are playing Atlanta since the 1993 NLCS when the Phillies beat them 4-2. When they had Smoltz, Glavine.
Was that John Kruk days?
Yeah, John Carter. So they had Smoltz, Glavine, Maddox, and Steve Avery, and they beat them in 6 games.
Wow.
That's when they had Ronnie Gant, Terry Pendleton. Chipper Jones wasn't there yet, but yeah, all those guys, man. Not Marquise Chris, Otis Nixon, Dave Justice. First baseman was the crime dog Fred McGriff. Mark Lemke, Ronnie Belliard, and Jeff Blauser.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't McGriff a Yankee product?
He was, and then he
Was.
went to Toronto, and then he was
Yep.
traded to the Padres.
Yep.
And then that season, at the trade deadline, John Shorehorts traded for Fred McGriff.
The crime dog.
Fred McGriff. Yep.
No, let me tell you something. That Braves team, what killed it for the Mets was when the Braves went from the NL West to the NL East.
Oh yeah,
The realignment
that killed us.
right there.
That killed us. When the Mets went in our division, that killed it. When the Braves went in our division, that killed us.
They were in first every year, pretty much, almost every year.
Almost, yeah. So they started in '94, which was a strike. The Expos would have won the division that year, and then from '95 all the way to 2005, Atlanta won the division because 06 was the Mets.
Yeah.
We won it from 7
Mm-hmm.
to 11. 12 was, I think, Atlanta. I think
Might have been back to Atlanta, yeah.
yeah. And then the last time,
They won so many.
the last time you won the
Won
division,
a couple years ago.
last time you won the division was in 2015.
Yes.
Because the following year you won, made a wild card.
Wild card.
Yeah.
But 2016 they were in the World Series from the wild card.
2015
2015.
because 2016
That
was
Royals when the Royals beat them was 2015.
yes. Because 2016 was the Cubs and Indians, Guardians now.
I'm gonna say Indians.
Indians.
Everybody keeps making that mistake anyway.
Indians. Well, back in 2016 they were the Indians.
They're doing good, and they got 2 Mets prospects, and we got from Lindor.
Why is it you trade guys away from any New York team and they just blossom everywhere else?
Most of the time.
So there's the brackets, and your bracket, and your bracket, and the bracket, and the bracket. That would have been.
Houston Mariners.
I said Seattle. Watch out. They had that game won yesterday, and they blew it.
All right, so
You blew it.
You want Yankees Seattle?
Yeah.
So I was greedy. I had Atlanta losing. I had Atlanta winning in 4 games, but with the Phillies winning yesterday, now I think the Phillies are a good chance of winning the series.
I can't believe the Cardinals.
But I can't go by. I can't change my predictions because I already made it last week. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Phillies actually take them now.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, St. Louis, the nice send off of the 3 guys who Wainwright, Yachty, and Pujols. So we want to thank those 3 guys for entertaining us all these years. Because you'll never see a trio like that again. That's for sure. I don't think there's anybody close to
what are they going to do now?
the home run record, right? In this 500-600.
Those 3 are
No.
gone. How are the Cardinals going to replace them?
That is a good question because there's a lot of good free agents next year, and Ohtani already signed a 1-year deal with the Angels. So.
DeGrom?
What do you think? Is he coming back? A lot of people are saying no.
I don't think he's coming back.
What I would do is I would pay DeGrom, dump Scherzer.
You can. You already got 2 years invested in
4
him.
years they got to get him. Yeah.
Dump it.
Nah, they're not dumping that.
They should.
Let's put it this way: the problem what happened with the Mets is they didn't make anything happen in the trade deadline.
That has nothing to do with it.
Nothing at all.
Trade.
What killed
They didn't get any bullpen help. They had a chance
big chance.
to trade for J.D. Martinez of the Red Sox to be a DH.
I was just going to say that. J.D. Martinez, how did they mess that up? How? Because then they would have had...
The Yankees had a chance
Yeah.
to make a trade with, what was it, the Marlins? For their starting pitcher, that guy?
Yeah.
As soon as they heard Aaron Hicks' name, no thank you.
Now, Miami is not going to trade Alcantara. I love Alcantara, but now Miami...
Isn't he a free agent next year?
No, they locked him up. They
locked him up. Guess what?
They locked him up.
Change things because Don Mattingly...
Marte is trying to get him over to the Mets.
Now, they locked him up. I think he's got like 5 years left, 4 years or 5 years left on his contract. They locked him up.
Well, something's going to happen over there.
The Mets need a DH.
They need... Yeah, they didn't go after anybody during the trade deadline.
J.D. Martinez would have been a perfect DH. Now they have 2 bums playing DH.
When the season's over for the Phillies, they need more starting pitching. and more bullpen help next year. And they may actually go if Turner. They may actually go after Trey Turner. With them making the playoffs now, and they're going to be close. I have a feeling they're going to try to go after Trey Turner, maybe, possibly Turner or Bogarts. They need another starter. So I'm happy that they're in, but you want to go for the next 5 years in a row. You don't want to just go this year and then not miss it for a couple of years. You want to keep on making it and then see where the chips lie.
Well, that's like that with everything. I mean, when you're in it, you gotta stay in it. And I'll even say that about the Yankees. They didn't make any. Okay, you got Matt Carpenter. That's fine. You got what happened to the Rollers Chapman? What in the blue hell was that?
But you knew he was going to be gone after this year anyway.
But he didn't show up for the tryout, the workouts.
No, he didn't want to. He didn't want to.
And he's like, I'm only coming if I make the rooster. I made the rooster.
No, so they sent him. Kevin said, "Go home."
He's like,
"Go home."
You're not making the roster for the division series. He said, "Okay, no, I'm going home."
Go home.
He went home.
Wow.
And his Yankee career has ended.
Crazy.
So
that was a bad thing. Bad thing going after.
You want to know something? He was not the same since they got him back from the Cubs because they overworked him in that World Series. They overworked Chapman in that World Series.
No, they wanted to win it, so you do anything.
They wanted to win it, and they killed him.
Well, the Yankees were foolish to go after him again.
Yeah. Well, that was just you got to admit that was a steal. You got Gleyber Torres out of that. You know, Gleyber hasn't really lived up to his potential. Then they signed IKF, who boots the ball all over God's green earth. Yeah, they got on him right away. I was like, when he booted that ball, I was like, I'm looking at Cole like, you got to calm down, Garrett. Don't let it get in your head.
Now, why did they have Trevino instead of Higashioka?
The home run stroker, Higashioka. I don't know.
Because that was his personal catcher last year, right?
No, Trevino's not bad. They're both not bad catches. They're both not.
Now, who's the starter?
How about
Higashioka?
They changed it. It used to be his personal catcher last year because of Gary Sanchez. Wasn't so Gary scary.
No, but who was the starter this year? Higashioka or Trevino?
No, I think Trevino was more because they had signed somebody, Ben Rovert, whatever the heck his name is, and he was hurt. Higashioka was only great in spring training when he had 7 home runs. He was killing the ball. The season started, and he couldn't even find a single. What the hell? What's going on? It's just insane, man. You knew Chapman. There was something going on there. What about Zach Britton? Did you see that? He came in the game for the first time in how many years? He threw the ball to the backstop. They took him out. Good night, and he's hurt again. Another waste of money.
Now he's not on the contract next year, is he? Britton?
I don't even know.
Why don't they just release him and pay him his money and walk away?
The Yankees need a catcher. We could give him McCann. Get rid of him.
No, we had a McCann already.
Brian McCann.
We had a Brian McCann.
He was better than James McCann. Next year you should go with Thomas.
Or as John Sullivan would say, McCann.
They got him for 2 more years at $10 million a year. They got to.
That's what the Mets need. They need a catcher. Yeah. Do you need a catcher? Do you re-sign Edwin Diaz and his trumpets?
Got to.
That was a bad omen that night. I'm sorry. Once they let that guy on the field since, they haven't been the same.
Yeah.
That was the Moloch, as we say in Italian.
Why don't you try to ante up and try to get Travis back?
Who, Travis?
Darno.
Darno.
He went with Atlanta?
He's with Atlanta.
Yeah, he's killing.
He'll come to the Mets and get hurt again because that's what he did.
Speaking of getting hurt.
What the hell was that with D-Rod?
No, he was happy that Harper hit a home run and he strained his calf. It's like, come on, man.
That's crazy. He's out for the rest of the year, right? Or the series.
He's out for the rest of the series. He jumped up because Harper hit his home run in St. Louis. No, that was a bomb.
I'm gonna tell you something. When Harper is on, he's hot. When he's hot, you know the Phillies are gonna win.
He could carry him.
Yeah,
Carry him.
But nah, it's like, oh my gosh.
I'm still pissed off they used the one yesterday. They had that game locked, but their manager pulled an Aaron Boone. Let's go to the bullpen. Hurry up.
27 outs are the last 3 outs in the last inning are the hardest ones to get.
Matty said it. He texted me. It's not over. I was like, shh. Hush.
Place, yeah. Place Coast was yesterday up 7-3, and then Olsen makes it 7-6. It's like holy
No,
shit.
wait, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
And Mad Max. What do you say? You got a kick on the balls or something? But does it get in the starter's head that they got rocked the first time around against these teams?
It might, yeah.
Like Verlander. Like he didn't know what to do anymore.
The last time Bassett played the Padres, they kicked his ass.
Yeah. They certainly did.
It was like 7 or 8 runs in San Diego. And then they did it again. So maybe it is.
That's like back in the day, you used to watch a tape against the guy you're facing or whatever. Does anybody go in the rooms anymore to watch? Do they watch any games anymore to see how the opposing team is doing that you might be playing?
I think they just watch clips. They have the iPad.
Yeah, in the dugout.
They watch.
Let's roll the clip.
Let's go to the videotape. Yeah, and it's crazy that.
Remember they used to go into the dugout and then watch video?
Yeah, they have a video when you're watching Moneyball, the movie, my favorite.
Yeah, they would go.
And they go into that video room, and this is what you're doing wrong. And the guy, they're still doing a shift, and the guy still can't hit down the freaking third base line.
No, you just bunt, or you just drag a bunt and do that. Now,
Somebody did it during the playoffs, didn't they? Or am I seeing things?
No,
I thought I saw somebody trying to drag one down there.
Like every day, back when we were growing up, every day they would do BP on the field. Now they just do it once a week. They're doing all the BP now in the cage down below. Like the word.
Yeah, it's like you don't see it much.
It's like, come on, man, you gotta do what you gotta. You just can't be in a cage. You gotta spread the ball.
But not
around.
for nothing. Your batting practice pitcher is closer than the normal 60, right? Whatever the mound is, 50. What is it?
It's 60 feet.
No, that's the bases. So the mound is what, 56?
No, bases are 90 feet.
No, bases is 90. The mound is 60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet 6 inches.
God, somebody give me a drink. So
in the cage, you're a little bit closer.
But so when the batting, so doesn't that throw a batter off, or do you adjust to your bat speed that way? I would think so, right?
I think they should be.
So you
the bat speed.
So the bat speed when you're throwing batting practice, right? And you're that close. So what is it? What is it doing for the hitter?
No,
is throwing off his timing or no?
I don't know.
You wouldn't think that. Anybody watching think that? Am I crazy? Because if what is he about?
Well, they're not going to throw 100 miles an hour at BP, right? So
no, I'm saying, but the guy is closer than the pitcher would actually be throwing the ball. So, isn't your timing a little off?
And the speed.
I don't know. It could be because I know when they're on the field, they do their bunts first, and then what they do is they'll go, okay, let's hit some, let's go to right, let's go to center, let's go to left, and then after they do that, then they go, all right, full swing, and then they start hitting some out of the park. That's what they do. But in a cage, you can't go opposite field and all that crap. Just up the middle.
I know. Rizzo tries to go the opposite way. You could tell by the batting stance. And when I used to play, I used to look at the batter first, and they would change their stance, and I would go either to the left a little more and back, or to the right a little more and back, because you could tell by. When you play softball, where do you try to? You try to pull, or you go the opposite way?
Well, it's hard because you go on underhand, so I'm usually going the left field. I want to go to center and right, but
But do you stand a certain way to try to hit that way? Is what I'm trying to say.
Right? I just stand flat. I stay straight, And then if I turn my leg my opposite way, maybe towards right field,
Mm.
then I'll go that way. But
Okay.
with them throwing the ball overhand, it's
Mhm.
a lot easier to go the opposite way. With you going underhand, basically I'm pulling everything.
Being able to control where I was hitting, but it was also when we were younger, it was 50, 60 miles an hour, not 90 to 100. So
I noticed that Giancarlo tries to go to him and Glaber try to go to the opposite way a lot. Because you could see by the way they're swinging, they're trying to pull the outs, the outside pitches. Because the majority of Stanton's home runs aren't they to right center, and Judge hits a lot of them out that way.
Yeah,
you want to hit it over there, right? Because it's closer in to the right.
Well, the lines are 312 and 314 at Yankee Stadium. I know the old stadium, it was like 399 or something like that. The left center was Death Valley. They used to call it back in the old stadium. I miss the old stadium.
I remember Shea was 410 dead center.
Yes, I remember that. Where the Apple was.
The Apple 410. I don't know what it is now.
I know they moved in a few times at City. The fences.
It's the top of the fence, like that line.
Speaking of hitting the top of the fence, does anybody feel that Donaldson got hosed yesterday on that call?
I did not watch the game, so I did not see the highlight. I don't know what happened.
You be able to pull up that highlight? Donaldson's would-be homer. Not for nothing. I thought that was a home run. I think
what are those? I don't see it. Is that it?
no. That's all right. Well, the last night's game, I thought. No, that's not it.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. Now, you could call me crazy. I thought it was a home run. It was over the wall.
Let's see.
But apparently they're saying that no, it wasn't.
All right, when he opens it up, we'll see.
Yeah, the first one. There you go.
We'll see. Okay. Let me see. No.
It hit.
It looked like it.
It hit the top of the wall.
Yeah, let me get the
Hold on.
Donaldson doesn't know. Duly noted, Ernie. Josh Donaldson hits one in the air to right. Gonzalez
Watch that again.
back on the track at the wall.
That's over the wall.
That looks like a home run.
That's
It's
over
off
the wall.
top of the wall, it would appear. Let's see. Donaldson doesn't know. He's starting to trot, and he's going to be retired. He thought the ball left the park.
No.
No,
It did not.
Yes, it did. Watch.
The call on the field is confirmed. The ball was in play.
That was not in play.
They challenged it. So let's see it again. They challenged it.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Why is it
A Cadillac is a celebration.
commercials?
I'm telling you.
I want to be free, baby. Oh, how I want to be free, baby. Oh, I want to break free.
What are they got? Race cars on cruise ships now? What?
Duly noted, Ernie. Josh Donaldson hits one in the air to right. Gonzalez goes back on the track at the wall.
That hit
It's off the
something and
top of
came
the
back.
wall.
That's
It would
over the
appear.
wall.
Let's see. Donaldson doesn't know. He started to trot,
Well,
and he's going to be
that was
retired.
stupid shit on him.
He thought the ball left the park.
And hit that
So
guy.
the good
Hit
portion of the
something and then
crowd.
went in.
The call
No.
on the field is confirmed. The ball was in play. The batter runner is out at first base.
That's crazy.
Nah.
Crazy.
That's good.
Wow.
There
We are all over the place.
I'm using HubSpot.
We are
With their
all
CRM
over the
platform,
place.
You can easily get all your teams
Why
on the
is it
same
still
page.
on?
Like the marketing.
We are all over the place.
and they challenged it, and it was upheld. You know,
There wasn't, because they said it was not enough evidence.
Yeah, that's a hard angle to see. You can't really tell. You need a camera out there.
Guy should have just leaned over like Jeffrey Mir. Come on, get it with it.
It did look like it bounced off them.
Yeah, that was a home run.
That stinks.
I wonder what John Sterling was saying over the radio. I was watching on TV. He could have hit as high, hit as far it is.
And
Wait, he's out at first.
Then they threw him out. Ugh.
yeah, they threw him out because he wasn't running.
But if the ball hits the top of the wall, even though
If they don't do this,
Yeah, it wasn't a dead ball, right? So
if they don't do this home run, you keep on running.
yeah, I didn't see what the right field umpire
keep on
did.
running and let the play out. Then you can
Depending on the angles, these umpires blew a lot of calls this year. Lots. Lotsy. They're horrible this year.
Is Angel Hernandez doing any?
I don't think he is.
I don't think they.
It's great. It's great not to hear Joe Buck though.
Yeah.
We got Costas and Ronnie Darling. A lot of people said Bob didn't shut the hell up last night. He just kept going. Speaking of which, did you see the game?
I didn't.
What's going on with baseball? Are we watching a Yankee game or a Marvel movie? What the hell was that with the dragon? Did you see that?
No.
Bob Costas was like, we almost didn't have a game tonight. And they went to that woman. I can't think of her name.
Mother of Dragons.
And they're something about, the HBO Max show, whatever, something dragons.
Dragon, it's a new one.
And all you see is a dragon flying over Yankee Stadium. Let's hope he doesn't shoot a flame onto the ballpark. What's going on? Is this baseball? Dungeons and Dragons? I thought I was watching a Marvel TV show. And Paul Bob Costas has been calling baseball since the beginning of time. It's like, I didn't think we were going to get a game in today. There's a dragon. Oh, my God, I said. Somebody give me a pencil. I want to stick it in my eye. I'm talking about dragons on a Yankee game. And people couldn't find a game. My friends on Facebook, I got the Yankee game in Spanish.
No, it's on TBS.
TBS, folks. TBS.
Everything on MLB Network.
If you go to MLB.com.
Spanish. Everything on MLB Network is going to be broadcast in Spanish.
Why?
I don't know.
No, on TBS, it's in English.
No, in English, but MLB Network, everything's in Spanish.
Don't they have their own
On MLB
Spanish
Network?
channel?
Yep.
That's weird.
They're broadcasting all the games in Spanish on the network.
On MLB Network. If I go to channel, what is it on my damn thing? Now, 221 is CBS Sports because I watch Boomer and Geo in the morning. Who is it? Is it
It's gonna be Spanish.
2 whatever 19?
Wow.
Yep.
On the MLB Network channel itself.
Yes.
So we have ESPN and FS1. It's the same games.
No. So no. I'm saying so.
So the Yankee game could be on that channel, but in Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's gonna be in Spanish on that channel. It's gonna be in English on TBS.
I want to watch it in Spanish.
Yeah, I want to hear Ricky Ricardo. He's great. Yankee Spanish broadcast announcer. I love him.
I want to hear them hit a home run.
That's
Awesome. You're like,
what I mean. That's what we used to do way back in the day. You used to watch your WWF wrestling in Spanish on channel 60. What was it? 68. What do they call those? UF channel? What was those?
UHF?
UHF channel. There you go. UHF. There you go.
Yeah, the second knob, right? The second
knob. This would be Friday night videos. You just watch our music videos on one of those channels. I'm showing my age now, you son of a bitch.
I remember watching, I think Fox had WWF back in the day.
Saturdays. Used to have Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
They used to broadcast. Now you see what was going on. They used to broadcast all the wrestling on MSG Network.
They did.
And nobody used to go to the Garden because of that. Why go to the Garden if you're gonna show me it on TV for nothing? And then they stopped it. And then they got billionaire Vinnie Mac got their own channel network, and there you went.
Because when I was growing up, I remember they were on primetime wrestling on USA,
That's right.
And then they were on Channel 10 every Saturday for Saturday night's main event. And then they were on Fox for Superstars.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's when Vince used to be the TV guy.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, so
bulking out in his his blazer.
So Gorilla and Heenan were in the studio.
Yeah.
For Primetime Wrestling, and then I think Ventura and Vince were doing Superstars on Saturday.
I'm surprised they haven't used Yankee Stadium for an outdoor event yet. They're everywhere else.
Yeah, they use it at City.
And actually, McMahon and
this guy on Channel
Ventura was Saturday night's main event.
Oh, Jesse was great. Gorilla and Heenan were the best. I remember a funny statement of watching an old pay-per-view, and he says to Monsoon, "It's so crowded in here you couldn't fit a midget in with a shoehorn." He goes, "Would you know how they get." Oh, those were the best, man. Yeah, now they use no more. I remember when I lived in Brooklyn, they used to come to all the high schools. They did that out here in Jersey, right?
I saw
the gymnasiums,
Middletown South. I went to go see Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Wow,
Bad News Brown, and we met Ricky after we
those were the cool days.
And I'll never forget meeting. I was a big fan of Ricky.
And in Brooklyn, I think it was a Lady of Grace. Was it a Lady of Grace? Jimmy Snooker was there. He had a then manager Playboy Buddy Rogers. The Wild Samoans came to Lincoln High School. They were all sitting in this big U-Haul truck. I guess that's where they used to for the ring. Me and my friends went over and tried to scare them. Then they did their bit and they scared us and we ran.
So they don't do that anymore.
No, then we had Don the Rock Morocco was. Greg Valentine came to St. Mary's Church in Brooklyn. He was driving a Caddy Eldorado at the time, the Hammer. That was great. And then that's it. They did all house shows in the arenas, and before you know it, that was it. What you got to watch. Was it on the Vice channel? Was it Vice or where did the WWE do their documentaries now? Well, on what cable channel?
Oh, A&E.
A&E.
Yeah.
You got to watch the WrestleMania one.
Oh.
How that all came together. He had no money left on him, Vince. He had to borrow money to get Mr. T inside the building, the MSG. He bankrolled it, whatever he had out of his money into that first WrestleMania. If that didn't go over, they wouldn't be wrestling right now. Not at all. Not one bit. They wrestled at Shea, remember?
Yeah.
They had a big wrestling match at Shea. It was Andre the Giant,
yeah.
Hulk Hogan, Pedro Morales was there. Wow. Those were the days, man. That's when tickets were cheap.
Yeah.
You had to see the ticket prices I was looking at for so many. And you got WrestleMania 4. Do you come to your this happy boy here with his Phillies and his Eagles are 5-0 now.
Wow, Phillies doing well.
Dallas don't want to lose. That's a big game Sunday.
Yes, it is.
That's a big game. It's a biggie.
How about those
Giants? Giants won. The Jets pulled it out.
What's going on?
What's going on here in New York?
What's in the water?
I was going to say, what's in the drinking water out here?
I don't know.
Who spiked the Kool-Aid out in New York?
Good pizza, good bagels, good teams finally, except the Mets.
Kevin's happy. His Giants are doing good. I think when they play the Jaguars next week? Or this weekend?
Oh, we got some comments here.
Comment. Let's see. Oh, let's see the comments here. We got. All right, we got. Pulls, BP, blah blah blah. We got people.
Braves game back on. What does that mean? It's on now.
It's on now. It's about to start in a couple of minutes.
Who's that? That's Greg. Greg's a Houston fan, I believe.
Yep. So let's see here.
Let's see. I'm getting on the MLB app.
Yeah, got the app.
Just the app. Nesta Cortez. I think Nasty Nesta is going to win it. End of the first, no score.
Okay.
So far, you're good.
It's going to be a good
I
game.
am good. Yep.
Harper leads off the second inning. Harper.
Harper. All right. Harper.
It's
No,
weird.
you know what? And you can paint me crazy. What National League fan right now is not happy that the DH is there? Who can't be happy with that right now?
I'm loving it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. Except
You're
Team
saving
had
all
bad-
your starting pitches.
It really helps.
It helps because God forbid your a main guy's got to run down the first base to try to beat out something and he tweaks something.
DeGrom all the time.
Gone.
All the time. DeGrom is running.
Now let me ask you, he hasn't really been
good.
no, he's a great pitcher. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, he is.
This year.
He just can't stay healthy.
Can't.
So
So do you sign him? I don't think so.
you don't think he's going to come back?
His demeanor and the way he seems to be acting in interviews. I
Well,
don't
Judge is
think
doing the
so.
same thing. He's going to
Yeah.
test the market.
Judge is going to they're going to switch places. DeGrom
Nah.
to the Yanks. Judge goes
Nah.
to the Mets.
Judge is two
Could be-
places.
yeah, they could
He
be
stays
playing.
at he's either staying in Yankee or he's going to San Francisco where he grew up.
Yeah. They could be playing with
No, you imagine him not coming back to the Yankees. You got to take that whole Judge's chamber out of right field. That's a lot of construction.
they have to sign.
He's the face of the team. He's got to come back.
He's worth it.
Could you imagine waking up in January or it's December, right? When we do our big winter meeting special. Where is it this year?
I don't know.
Not sure. It's
If it's really close and local, I want to try that. I was trying to get credentials.
Can you go to the winter meetings?
I got credentials for Atlantic City for that big card convention thing. I called up a guy. Says I got a show because I'll have credentials waiting for you.
What
Okay.
about can you like work it? Can you work the meetings, winter meetings somehow?
let me get a job at MLB Network.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it in. Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? Should I spill the beans now or should I wait? Should I wait?
Yeah.
And then he comes back?
Yeah. Let him say.
If he pops in, right?
No, I don't think he's going to pop in. He's working Maggie and Perloff
Yeah.
on CBS Sports right now. Is producing a big man K-Wall. Big shout out. And it's funny. Yesterday, Boomer and Gio were doing highlights, and it was
the
Kevin
chili one,
doing
the
lifting Peter Schwartz again. They were doing that chili thing was the funniest.
Skyline chili was great. Yeah.
I mean, the poor kid, like almost threw up on the air. He's like, oh my goodness! Hold on, needs to get some here. As you're looking at your Phillies,
I am. I am. Okay. No out in play. Harper put the ball in play. Lead off double.
Really?
Lead off double for Harper.
He's on fire right now.
On fire. They're
Now
gonna win
batting.
to him.
Oh no! Crap. The best catcher in baseball batted before him. So now is Nick Castellanos. He's
All
up.
right. You got to change the lineup once in a while.
Castellanos is up.
Pitching for the Braves.
Kyle Wright.
I don't. Where did he come from?
So
Yeah, right.
if they beat him today, if they beat him tonight, we're golden.
Yeah.
He was like 21-4 for them this year.
He's the rookie.
Who?
Right? He was
What-
the rookie.
Kyle Wright.
Kyle
He was
Wright.
21-4.
Yeah.
Where did he come from? What
Insane.
team?
Minors. This is his rookie year, isn't it? Or second year?
Yeah, he was 21-4.
I think it's his first year. Could be second. I was around there. He's young.
All right, let's see. All right. Castellanos made it out. What did he do? All right. He lines out to center field. So he moved the runner, sack fly. Harper's on third base.
Wow.
One out.
One out.
One out.
See, a good baseball team would get a fly ball, get the run. The Mets would strike out.
So now Alec Boehm's up. I need him to either
What happened?
run on third, one out. So Castellanos
you
moved him
moved
over.
Go on, that's what you're saying. Small ball.
Small
So now I need a ground ball to the right side or a fly ball.
That's what the Mets did in the first half of the year, and that's how they won. And then I don't know what happened to them. I don't get it.
Is that the one I want?
I like it. I like it.
Are there other games going on right now, or there's not till later?
San Diego and Dodgers.
Yeah,
play
they're
an hour.
later on. Yeah.
They play in an hour.
Hello, Governor.
That's gonna be a tough game.
I'm looking.
The Braves are. I mean, the Braves. The Padres are doing this without Tatis, which is insane. Is Musgrove going to come out and pitch again and just get his butt kicked next time?
I think Musgrove's pitching on Friday. I think so.
Is he?
Yeah. I
Who
guess
pitched?
it's ready.
Who pitched last night?
I don't know,
And play it. Okay, let's see. What did he do?
but let's see how he does the second time around. Is he going to pitch a gem again, or is he going to get lit?
Oh man, that doesn't help.
What happened?
End of the inning? Or
no,
it's only one?
Something in play.
Now, but Bohm grinded out to Olsen. Harper couldn't score.
Ah.
That's the one play ball that you
You
don't
can't do that, and you can't strike out.
He put the ball in
Everything
play,
else.
but he hit it right to Olsen at first base.
Mm.
So you can't do that. So, all right, let's see what happens with Marsh.
Could you hit the ball slowly towards third and have them score, or that's bad too? You have to be like more shortstop.
It has to be
middle second.
more. If they had in, I don't know if they had infield in. So they would have to do probably, maybe
like right past the pitcher.
in the middle of second base, first and second base for that.
Yeah, just to score, like, cause
Yeah.
they're like halfway home.
Yeah, because they might have been playing halfway in because they don't want to. Because with Wheeler pitching, they didn't want to go behind early 1-0.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe infield was in.
Yeah, if they're in, there's no chance.
No,
right?
no, you can't sign. You can't. No. Nope.
What a game! What a game!
All right, we'll see.
So there's no American League games on right now.
No, they play tomorrow.
I'm playing tomorrow. You ready?
For what?
We're entering week 6 already.
Yeah, week 6.
Oh, we got an in play there.
Nothing yet.
Oh, all right, folks. As we bring you up to date with the Phillies score here, I'm going to take a look at week 6 in the NFL. A lot that's been happening. You ready? Yeah. Do we even bother with this game, Commanders and Bears?
If CJ wants to pull up the schedule, let him pull up the schedule.
No, I got it right here.
You do?
You want to bother with that game?
Which game?
Bears and Commanders.
Bears.
Huh. All right. Here's the big one. Buffalo, Kansas City.
I'm doing Buffalo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, your team.
No score. He's shook out.
Your team against the Cowboys.
What's the spread?
Eagles minus 5.5. The under-over is 43.5.
I'm a homer. I'm going with my team. The Eagles are going to win. They're going to win the game. They'll win by a touchdown.
Wow.
And then they're on a bye after this week, so they'll go in the bye week 6-0.
6-0. Wow.
Going into bye.
Baltimore Ravens versus the New York Giants.
I think the
Ravens minus 5.5.
The game's in New York. It's at the Meadowlands, MetLife. Oh man. You know what? They're playing, but it's Lamar Jackson. I don't know what Harbaugh's going to do. Crap. You know what? What the heck? I thought they were going to lose last week and they won. I'm picking the Giants.
Whoa, look at Colin.
Nice.
What the heck?
Mings, Minnesota. I'm going to call them Mings Vikings now because he was at the game. Vikings they're playing the Dolphins. The Finns.
Vikings because they're starting the third stringer backup Skylar Thompson because
minus 3.
Teddy Bridgewater's out and Tua Tagovailoa is still out. So
I was kind of shocked that
I'm going with the Vikings.
I was shocked that Jones came back last week.
That was some game.
I was kind of shocked that he played injured. Showed me something.
Some game.
Denver Broncos, Chargers. What's going on with Russell Wilson?
Who cares?
Jesus.
I don't care. That game's
Chargers minus 6.5.
Chargers should win. If they don't make the playoffs this year, I think their coach, excuse me, Brandon Staley's going to get fired because what are you going to do? What are you doing? 4th and 2, going on your own 43-yard line, up by 2 points. You should just punt the ball. He's lucky that Cleveland didn't make the field goal, so they're going to win because Denver's horrible. They're now playing well, but if they don't make the playoffs, I think he's fired. I'm going with the Chargers.
Did I miss something? Did I miss any game? I must have. That thing didn't load all the games. Commanders and Bears, we got Giants, Ravens, we got.
Oh, let me go.
Oh, Jaguars and Colts. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna go Colts.
Patriots and Browns.
I'm going Browns.
Cincinnati and New Orleans.
I'm going. Where's the game at? New Orleans
I believe so.
or in Cincinnati?
In New Orleans.
Crap. I'm going Cincinnati.
I just lost it again. Tom Brady. Tom Brady and Pitt Steelers.
I'm going with the Bucks. Pittsburgh's rebuilding. They're horrible.
49ers, Falcons.
49ers, they're in a roll.
All right. The Packers are facing another New York team, and this time it's the Jets.
Good win last week, but I'm going with the Packers. Rodgers is going to be pissed, and he wants to win, so he's not going to win two. He's not going to lose 2 in a row.
All right. Panthers and Rams.
Rams are horrible.
Yeah, well, what happened with that team?
I knew that they're not that great. They're over talent, overhyped, but Carolina's worse. I'm going with the Rams.
The Cardinal football team, not the baseball team. And the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, we got same thing. Arizona's mediocre. I'm going with Seattle.
All right. That's all week 6. We got bottom of the second, no score. The Phillies and the Bravos. What's up, Carlo? Don't these people know I'm doing a show? Love getting phone calls. Leave me alone, you meddling fools. So that's all week 6. Hopefully the Yankee game, it's no way going to get played tomorrow. Nasty Nestor against Shane Bieber. I think he was the only guy that stuck around that whole team. Bieber. He was the only one they didn't trade.
No, Jose Ramirez is still there.
Yeah, but he wasn't always an Indian, was he?
I think he was.
I might get him mixed up with the other Ramirez.
I know Josh Naylor is still there.
No, I'm saying out of that whole group.
What, 2016?
Yeah, right? Because he got rid of Lindor.
Yeah, he's gone. Brantley's gone. He's with Houston. I'm
still going with the Mariners. I don't care.
How
could you not go with the Mariners tomorrow? Luis Castillo pitching. Guy's been on a tear since he got traded to the Mariners anyway.
It has to go back 1-1 Saturday to Seattle.
Yeah, you have to go back 1-1. You got it.
If they lose tomorrow, do you think Seattle's done?
Oh yeah.
Swept, or they at least go 4?
I want to see Seattle winning in 5.
My man Carlo, Phillies all the way. My man.
I want to see them win it. There's something about that team. I just don't want the Yankees to face the Astros again.
Yes, we do.
Who's Tommy Green?
He used to be an ex-Philly pitcher. Yes,
Really?
Carlo. Yes, Carlo, we would. Can you set that up? Yes, we would like him on the show. Yes.
Carl knows his Phils.
Yes.
Them is fighting Phils, baby.
He's got connection with the Phillies. Yes. Heck yes.
Is that old Marx Brothers joke? Would you like to see your name in lights? I know a few good connections.
Yes. Thank you. Anybody else you can get on from the Phillies, we'll have. Believe me.
You know who played with them for a while at first base?
Kruk.
Tomei.
No, first was Kruk.
No, Tomei, right? Didn't Tomei play with them? Wasn't Jim Tomei on the Phillies at one time?
Was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
I thought I'm crazy. Now, we're leaving Shea after work, and we're on the expressway to go back home. And who's in the cab next to me? Jim Tomei, and he had the window down in the cab, and he's saying hello to us because he saw the hats that we worked at. He was like thanking us and all that.
Now,
it was pretty cool.
Now, what type of work have you been doing with the Phillies? What type of work, Carl?
He does those sponsor things, so whatever it is. See?
Nice. I might be going to Game 4 on Saturday.
If there is a Game 4.
If there's a Game
No,
4.
there'll be a Game 4. That's it's not that.
I don't see sweep.
I can see the Dodgers doing that though.
Yes, Dodgers can sweep.
He's doing the tour bus for Red October. He's going to drive it around the ballpark. Oh, wow. An hour goes by that quick, huh?
It does.
Son of a beach.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable. That's been a fun evening. Always good seeing CJ.
Yes, it has.
Yes, it's been a while.
Oh, it's been a New York minute.
Yeah.
Are they going to be giving out rally towels on Saturday?
You want a rally towel?
Come on, man! 11 years out without the playoffs.
Did you see? You see the highlights from the pay-per-view?
No.
Who's that? Their mascot for the hockey?
Oh, Gritty.
He's got him.
Yeah.
He's got rally towel.
Oh yeah, he was being. He beat up.
They beat up the Miz.
Yeah. Yeah. Because what's we call it? He was mocking the Miz. Was mocking Gritty. He beat up Gritty, and then here comes what's his name?
I can't think of his name. Dexter
Loomis.
Loomis.
Yeah, Loomis choked him out, and then Gritty punched the Miz and kicked him.
He's got some towels for you.
Nice.
Yeah, rally towels.
Rally towels. Give him a World Series ring.
I have no idea what I did with my rally towel. I lost it. I probably got so angry.
I got to get back to some Devil games. Hockey season started. Here we go.
Yeah.
I miss going to some Devil games. And not a bad ticket. In the Peru Center, The Rock. Hey, Rock.
I'm going there in February with.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, me and Chris are going there in February when the Devils are playing the Flyers.
Mm.
Yeah, your arena's not bad.
No,
I did not forget your number. Yeah, the Undertaker. I missed his thing in Philly Friday night. He does that. So I'm going to do. I'm driving up to Connecticut to the WWE offices, and I want a job. Maybe work security. You ever see those guys when the wrestlers come out, they surround, or when they fall into the crowd, you see people blocking us around? I'll do that. Why not get thrown around into a pail? Why not? Woo! All right, folks. This has been another great Wednesday evening. We will keep you updated and posted on what goes on during this series and the next and the next and the next and the next until this show runs all year round. We don't stop. We're like the even the good. Yeah, I was gonna go to that, missed it, and the Good Brothers are back in the WWE too. Everybody's coming back. That Triple H took over again.
Yeah, Strowman's back and
Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend
is back.
Is it the Fiend or just Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, we'll see. So,
I want to be
Come
Bray
and go.
Wyatt.
it's the Wyatt 6 they're calling it.
I want Bray Wyatt as original Bray Wyatt.
Oh, we don't know. The Undertaker did that character for over 30-something years, and it never died because he always evolved. He always changed. So that's what's going to happen now with Bray. One, you got to give a guy his character. You got to let him do what he's got to do with it. You know?
Yeah.
And that's how it works. All right. So we'll see you all next week. And this is Sal, Big C, CJ. Ming's always busy. We always thank him. He's over at Bell. We haven't been to Bellworks in a while. Maybe we got to shoot over and do a show there one day.
They're shooting some kind of show or movie right there right now.
Yeah, they're filming some horror movie out here in Jersey. Because we left the last time there were the movie trailers down the road here.
Oh, yes, I saw those. I didn't know what was going on. But Netflix got the bid for...
So they are. Yeah, there we go.
You can do security for Netflix.
I got 18 years experience. Why not?
I know.
Show me the money! All right, folks, we'll catch you next week. Good luck to the Phillies, the Yankees, Mariners, whoever you root for. God bless. And as always, New Jersey,
Stay classy.
Stay classy.